The Sergeant's on patrol. Razorback Nation, let's rock and roll. From the trenches to the end zone line. So you better fall in line, yeah. Fall in line, it's Razorback time. Fall in line, fall in line, fall in line. It's that Razorback time, yeah. Fall in line, fall in line. Let me hear you call them hearts, huh? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's march to victory every game day night, baby. Yeah! Razorbacks!
Woo! Pig suey. You're muted.
Muted as always. Welcome everybody to the show tonight. Razorback Live with the Sarge. I got my brother from another mother with me, Hog Wild YT, as always.
What's going on?
I'm hearing myself double, so hold on a second. Okay, took care of that problem. All right, so what we're going to do tonight is we're going to go over a few things, about the schedule and whatnot. But tonight is mainly about you guys in the chat. So we want to interact with you guys in the chat. If you guys got questions in the chat, put them in the chat. We are going to try to spend tonight's show just engaging with you guys. We will be bringing on the panel, and I will be bringing your questions to the panel. So we were going to feature you guys' questions tonight. This is what Thursdays. We're going to try something new here. It depends on how active you guys are. If you could keep the show going with good questions, then we will have a panel on, and I will present your questions to the panel, and you will get their reactions to your questions. We want to make you guys feel like you get to be part of this show. This is basically your show. So till we get people in and get people going, we are going to go over, YT's going to go over and run down some of the schedules. We got a couple questions to ask you guys. And then we will also ask these questions to the panel members when they come on, and then while you guys are getting your questions together. So that's what tonight's plan is. Again, we will be live Saturday morning, 10:45, to bring you the Razorbacks versus Texas Tech basketball game. We will talk a little bit about that tonight, I'm sure. But we're going to start off with YT. Take us through this schedule and let's see if we can find us some wins.
Well, next year we're going to kick off Saturday, September 8th against North Alabama Lions. I'm going to say that's going to be a win.
At least it better be. That's all I'm going to say.
God, that would, yeah. Then we have a tough matchup at Utah.
We go on the road to Utah and could be possibly facing off against our number one quarterback in the state of Arkansas.
Yeah, their backup quarterback just transferred.
Arky Joe, how you doing?
expected-
Actually, hold on, YT, before you. I need to tell our people hello, man. That's rude of me. Jeff's in the house. B Hall. I'm glad you're starting to feel better, bro. I know these cold and flu this time of year can really kick people in the butt. So I get it, man. Pooh Bear the Prophet, good to see you. Now he's gone. He's already got his predictions out there, so that's good. We'll get to yours later in the show, Pooh Bear, for sure. But it's good to see you. Arky Joe's in the house. How you doing? And as they come in, we'll greet you. Make sure you wipe your feet, hit that like and subscribe button, and we appreciate you. Go ahead, YT now.
So Utah, that could be. What's up, Kirk Hanna? Utah, that's going to be a tough one to win. I'll put that up as a toss up.
No, we don't do toss ups here. We're going. I'm
Yep.
calling.
That could go either way.
I'm calling that a win. We 2-0 right now.
Oh, we're beating Utah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
You heard it. Sarge said it right here.
And then we open up SEC play against Georgia. For right now, I'm gonna say that one's a loss.
Yeah, I will too because we don't know really what our team looks like.
Then we're gonna have Tulsa coming into Razorback Stadium. I'm gonna say that's a dub.
We 3-1 right now.
Going to Texas A&M. That's probably gonna be a loss.
I'm gonna say
Kyle Field's so hard to play in.
yeah, but we're the Razorbacks, man, and we're gonna lose that game. So we're 3-2. Then we go to Vanderbilt, Diego Pavulis, Vanderbilt Commodores. So
I think we beat Vanderbilt.
I do too. So let's see, what are we now?
1, 2, 3,
4, 5. I got us 5-2 at that point.
I got us at 4 right now.
Okay, so you're 4-3. I'm 5-2. Missouri at home again. They ain't getting us twice. Not back to back. Not this year. We got new coach.
I don't think Ryan Silverfield's going to let that go down.
Yeah, I think we's going to protect the home, protect the house, and I think we 6-2 at the point right now.
Right. Auburn. At Auburn.
There's another win for me. That's out.
Oh,
we're gonna stomp on Alex Golish for trying to diss us. Our man's already beat him everywhere he's been, so why not at Auburn? 7-2.
All right. So how do you feel about South Carolina coming into Arkansas
Yeah,
with a coach that's on the hottest of hot seats?
We're gonna smash them.
Good Lord, Sarge. We're going 10-2?
8-2 right now.
Texas at Texas.
We lose.
All right.
And
I got that as a loss as well.
We lose LSU too, unfortunately, this year.
What?
Yeah. I gotta say 8-4.
8-4. Can I borrow a Kool-Aid packet?
I haven't even opened it yet.
So I got us at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're beating South Carolina and we're losing the last 2 games.
So you got to set to 6-6, and I got to set 8-4. The only game that I say where I could maybe go 7-5 would be the Utah game. I would say is the game that I would maybe see. What do you say? Do you think we beat Vanderbilt?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I said. I think
they're losing a lot of seniors.
I think the schedule's not as bad as what people think. I think the Georgia game is going to be a tough one to play. Texas A&M is going to be tough to play. Texas and LSU. They're 1, 2. Them 4 games right there are going to be the toughest games of the season.
How we feeling, Barracks, about getting LSU on Thanksgiving weekend again?
Yeah, that used to be a tradition, right?
Yes, until they brought Missouri into the conference.
Yeah. I'd much rather have the LSU game then. And we get Lane Kiffin in his first year at LSU. Robert Williams, what's going on, buddy?
Kirk Hanna's got us at 7-5.
Kirk 7-5. I could see that. And then I will say as much as 7. I would say I had us at 8 and what? 8 and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 8-4. We go 9-4 because we win our bowl game.
Here's the thing about that last game though, Sarge. Say we drop one of these games that you think we're going to win. Like say somehow we lose to South Carolina, right? Mm-hmm. We're going to lose to Texas. That's not a for sure thing, but
well,
say we're going into LSU at home and we 5-6.
I'm afraid
We've
ain't
seen
going
the
bowling.
Tigers go down on Thanksgiving Day or the day after Thanksgiving before.
Yeah, that will be on my birthday. That's my birthday game right there. That game is on my birthday.
We've seen LSU go down to the Razorbacks before.
Yeah.
Granted,
When was the last time that happened?
when
When is the last time LSU's lost to Arkansas?
2021.
Okay, so it's not been that long ago. 4 years. Robert says, "Let me watch the first 2 games and I'll get back with y'all." Robert, you can't do that.
That's fair.
You can't do that. This the whole point of making predictions is you got to. It's blind predictions, bro.
This is early predictions.
Now I will make you this deal, Robert. We will, after the first game in North Alabama, we will have a re-prediction of what we've seen after the first game. And let you adjust your predictions accordingly. But then one time only after that, we gonna keep a record because these and damn, I forgot to do it again tonight too. I was gonna have these start recording these instead of just streaming them. But we are gonna keep these and we will be able to go back and get everybody's predictions and see at the end of the year who was right and who was the closest.
We
Pooh
will
Bear
know.
Prophet
Kirk Hannis. Oh, sorry.
says,
Fired off.
don't forget, we're not only moving to 9 conference games, but we're also moving to 1 bye week. That's going to be so brutal. Week 8 bye week. Yeah, and I think though.
Wasn't that how it always was, though?
No, we've had 2 bye weeks.
Yeah, but they only started the 2 bye weeks recently, I feel like.
Yeah, I like it better with just the 1 bye week. I don't think you should get 2.
Where is our bye week, though?
Week 8.
It's right here. It's in between. It looks like it's right here. In between Georgia and Tulsa.
I don't know. They don't have dates on the game, so I can't tell.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, not on this screen.
September 19th to September 26th. Our first bye week is week 4. Our bye week is week 4. Oh, no, we got 2 bye weeks. What are we talking about? No, you're right. You're right.
Hey, Miss Nisha. Good to see you this evening.
You're right. In between Vanderbilt and Missouri is our bye week. So October 17th to the 31st.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Jeff. Jeff says need to schedule a nice cupcake as a bye week for now on.
Oh, we did. Vanderbilt. Right here. The Commodores.
Hopefully that they since they got that 5-star from Georgia, didn't they? That quarterback?
Man, you can be a 5-star quarterback and start in college and be super trash. Come on now.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we got a new subscriber, Nicole Ross. Appreciate you for subscribing.
Hey,
welcome to the
thank
SAR
you.
Squad. And our thing's working, so that's great.
That's cool.
We
But
appreciate
yeah,
you.
I think we have a good possibility to have a great season next year. Do you want to go over the basketball game or?
Yeah, let's go over some of that real quick.
All right, we'll be streaming that on Saturday. Let's see, Arkansas.
It's gonna be a tough game. These guys are about as closely matched as you can get, and the only difference is
I
think
totally just misspelled Arkansas.
the Hogs want a little bit of that get back.
Let's see here. Texas Tech is projected to be a 54%. Sorry about that. 54% winner. They have a 54% chance. We have a 45% chance.
I think
We're both 7-2.
They get the edge because this is a neutral site game. Arkansas hasn't beat a ranked opponent at a neutral site yet this year.
We're both 7-2. We're we're ranked 17th and 16th.
I do believe our schedule, we played more ranked teams than Texas Tech has. But
Hold on, I might have to full screen this here.
yeah. Yeah, I couldn't find the Tech and Razorback stats just for the players. I guess
I can't find that either. It just says all stats.
Yeah, for some reason ESPN didn't put the games up. But if you look at the last,
It looks like we got JP Toppin.
that
as
dude's a
their leading
beast.
scorer.
That dude's a beast.
Seeing if I can zoom in here so everybody can see.
He
It's
is
not-
the boozer of Texas Tech. That dude's like the Duke guy that put it on us. If we ain't careful, he will have one of those games. Their point guard's pretty good too. He's returning from last year. Him and that's gonna be one of those things where A Cup's gonna have to prove he's a man and stay right with him.
We do have a better shooting percentage from the floor than Texas Tech. We're at 47, they're at 44.
Yeah.
They have the advantage in rebounds over us. We have the assist advantage. I don't know if you call that an advantage, but we block more, we steal more. And we score more points per game than Texas Tech.
Mm-hmm. And
Texas
if you look at the last 5 right there, Texas Tech they got blowed out by Purdue, and then they barely beat Wyoming, and they
blew out
smashed
whoever Uno
LSU.
is.
They smashed LSU. So they can be one of those wishy-washy teams. And then if you look at our last 5. I couldn't. I don't see half of that, but I think it was Fresno. There we beat, then Louisville.
Yeah, we beat the hell out of Fresno.
Then we lost to Duke, and then we Jackson State and Winthrop. So we've had our close calls too. With the Winthrop game was a lot closer than it needed to be.
Kind of like their Wake Forest game.
Yeah. So that's why I said we're pretty even, man. It's pretty even across the board there. But
yeah, it is at the Dallas, Texas American Airlines Center.
Yeah. Taiwan Porter says our bench is averaging 32 points a game. That is big, and he is correct because we're going to need that bench to show up for sure.
Always nice to have a hot bench.
To the game Saturday. Hey, Mark Havoc, good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the show. Mark says, if Vandy's coach lead / produce another season like year this without their 9th year super senior QB, he can take any job he chooses, pro or college.
I think he'll probably stay at Vanderbilt though.
Yeah, we'll have to see what he can do without Diego Pavia this year. But you right,
Diego
if he does, then yeah, I'm sure he'll be on a short list of better jobs if he wanted them. Can't argue that fact.
What's the tickets looking like to this game? I don't know if anybody's interested, but skip. Oh, you can get floor seats for like
$220.
how much are these? Oh no, right next to the floor for $1,200.
Hey, I got us. We're going. I got 2 of them.
Oh, you got us?
Yeah.
All right. It's cheaper to get down here in the bowl than it is in the nosebleeds.
Yeah.
All right.
I wish I could sit in a crowded arena to watch a game, but I can't.
So, I guess we could open up the
Crew's not
the
in
floor.
here.
Hey, there's Connor Diamond. He'll call in, won't you, Connor? Oh, well, we don't want to see that. Sorry about that.
There's the panel.
Weirdos.
If you want to go to Twitch, if you want to come on here on YouTube or X, you can hit that link, and we'll get you in, and we will just have some discussions on. We got no main topic tonight, really. It's just fan show. We want you guys to
I do have a couple questions for the panel.
submit some questions. Oh, there's Scout King. I knew Scout King would be in quick. Let's move over here. Scout King's already in his spot. Scout King, what's going on, brother? How you doing?
Can't call it.
Mm-hmm. We was going over that schedule a little bit, man. What do you think of that schedule for next year? I got us relatively right now at roughly 8-4. That's my bold
I can see
prediction.
that.
That's my bold prediction right now is 8-4.
Is that ceiling?
Well, I hollered that. I was hollering that last week when we were talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Every game is up for grabs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can see us going 8-4.
Yeah, I think the only 4 games I think that we don't have. Not saying we don't have a chance, but that'll be tough to win is the Georgia game, Texas, LSU, and Texas A&M. Those 4 games I think are going to be tough, but
Yeah.
I think we could steal one of those games if these teams ain't careful. Especially if we're rolling, we
Yeah.
get some momentum going early in the season. And there's Arky Joe coming in.
Like I say, Georgia really don't scare me. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, none of these teams on this schedule scare me. Like I say, man, everybody go. I look at it seriously. I look at every game on this schedule is up for grabs.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You know?
I'm not saying we should be scared. I'm just saying realistically, our chances as of right now. Now, I may change that prediction once we start seeing the transfer portal and who we're getting and what our coaching staff is doing. I may change that, as we get closer to the season, but we'll see it. But I'm just saying as of right now, that's, I'm just putting it out there as a hot take. Arky Joe, man, what's happening, brother?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, fellas?
What do you think about that schedule, man? What do you see? How many wins do you see? Preliminary. Now, we're not going to hold you to this one because it's early. This is just a way too early predictions.
Goodness, let me pull it back up here so I don't mistake.
I'll read them to
anything
you
real
right
quick.
here if you want me to.
All right,
All right. Our first one is Northern Alabama.
that's a win.
And then we go to Utah.
This is what I'm about to say is gonna sound crazy, but I think we take an L right there, and I think that loss saves our season.
Okay. Then we got Georgia at home.
I think we lose that one.
Okay. We got Tulsa at home.
We win.
Okay. So we're 2-2 right now.
Yep.
We go to Texas A&M.
We beat the Aggies.
Ooh.
Oh,
Let me get Ken Ray in here and I'll continue on. Ken Ray, welcome to the show, brother. I'm going to come to you with the same question here, and right after I'm done with Joe G. Okay, so right now we're 3-2, and we got Tennessee coming into our house.
We beat Heupel.
Okay, so we're 4-2, and then we go to Vanderbilt.
We
hold on. We don't have Tennessee.
Well, according to what you put in the chat, we do. October 10th.
Are you looking at next year's schedule?
Yeah, 2026.
I don't. I guess
What
so. I
Tennessee
guess
on
they
there?
didn't put it in. I guess they didn't put it on this schedule.
Well,
That's my
the
fault.
one I shared is the one they released like maybe 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at's on FBS schedules, and it forgot to put in. They forgot to put in Tennessee right here in between Texas A&M and Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do have Tennessee.
So we do have Tennessee.
Yeah, we beat Tennessee, so we're 5-2.
Okay, then we go to Vanderbilt.
We beat Vandy.
Okay, 6-2. Missouri comes home to our house.
We will not lose to Missouri under Silverfield.
Okay, so now we're 7-2
Ooh.
or 6-2.
We're
Should
all
be
the wins, and
should
we're
be-
still at only 2 losses right now.
right. Okay, so we're 7-2 right now. Then we go to Auburn, to Golish's house.
We beat Auburn at Auburn.
Okay, there's 8-2.
Ooh.
South Carolina comes to Fayetteville,
We beat South Carolina.
9-2. At
Beamer gets
Texas,
fired after losing to Arkansas.
at Texas.
With Sark struggling to find a quarterback next year, I say we beat Texas at Texas.
Ooh, 10-2. LSU here at Fayetteville.
So Sarge, we gonna be playing 13 games next year.
Yep.
No, it should be 1, 2,
No, it
3,
should be
4,
12.
5, 6, 7, 8,
It's
9, 10,
non-conference
11,
games and 3
12.
non-conference games.
There's 12 games.
No, Sarge
10
said we be 10-2 with one
gonna
game
say-
left.
I'm gonna say 9-3. 9-3 next
9-3.
year, as of right now.
Scout
we
King.
So we're
lose to
losing to the
LSU.
Tigers.
I'll mute you. You correct me like that on air again. Do not get it twisted, bro. My
I
math
already
is
know what's going on.
my math is mathing, bro.
Until my leg.
Scout King, he said, "Don't do my math for me."
That's right. All right.
You guys on your paper.
So Joe G ends up at 9-3. I had 8-4. Okay, Scout King, I didn't do you, so let's go to you first because you were first one in, and then I'll go to Ken Ray. Scout King, you got North Alabama, and you keep your own record together, mathematician.
Nah, I don't even want to go through the schedule. Just put me down for 8-4.
Okay, you agree
It
with
don't
me?
matter who the
8-4.
losses is.
All right,
Yeah, just put me down for 8-4.
all right. Ken Ray, you want to go through the schedule? You just want to give a number.
No, they'll probably go in about
Now remember,
5 and 7.
we're not holding you to this right now. This is a way too early prediction.
Okay.
This is way too early prediction. This type thing.
Okay, so I say 5 and 7.
5 and 7 on your way too early. Woo. No faith.
You and Nisha got the same predicament.
Yep. Nisha said
Prediction.
the same thing. 5 and 7. Okay, so let me scroll back down here and get back to the current comments. Jeff says 4 wins as of right now. Nisha says y'all bold. You know, Nisha, it's way too early. That's the only reason I'm doing it. Now we will revisit this again as we see how the transfer portal goes, and what kind of staff the rest of the staff gets put together. But we'll see how it goes. We're just gonna have a little fun with it.
So my first question to y'all: What do y'all think about having three secondary coaches? We got a coach for the safeties, we got a coach for the corners, we got a coach for the secondary itself. Do we need
They better
another
be
secondary
good.
coach,
Start with you, Sal King.
or are they
Well,
there for just
I
recruiting?
mean, probably overall everything, but like I say, if we got them, like I say, they better be better. They better be able to act like a real cornerback back there, real safeties back there, real nickel backs back there, real dime backs back there. That's all I got to say to that. If they not, they doing the same thing we've been seeing. I'm coming for you, Ryan.
Nisha says too
Ooh.
many coaches. Joe G, what do you think? You think we need them that many?
Just depends on the guys. It could be good and it could be bad. If your 3 coaches are willing to work together and all 3 be transparent and saying the exact same thing the exact same way, to where there's no, everybody's on the same page, there's no, distance or separation between the thought process, it can be great. because the mindset of a corner and the mindset of a safety are not close. You've got to play two different ways. So it's beneficial to have a coach that knows the differences to be able to individualize those. And then your overall guy making sure everybody's on the same page, keeping it transparent. So it could go good or it could go real bad. So that one's kind of up in the air. Wait and see.
So
we got a couple. Hold on.
So with
hold on.
safety, oh
Hold
sorry.
on. We got a couple comments in between each one of these, so we can get these guys in the chat involved. Jeff says, like it because that has been per issue for several seasons. One could be used as a defensive passing game specialist, and I tend to agree with that. We haven't had basically these guys are like skilled analysts. Havoc says, Mark, if the coaches work together on the same page, kind of echoing what Joe G said, their extra coaches can be more hands-on individually to teach skills. I think that's absolutely a good thing too, because you're right. I think the more coaches you have, and these guys are not just random coaches. I think one of them's come from the NFL, has NFL experience doing his job up there. So I mean, we're just not picking coaches to just come in and be a fill of space. These coaches are coming in with a reason, and I think the way Silverfield does it, from what we're hearing and the looks of things, is he's putting together a staff that he knows, like Joe G just said, will work together, and all are going to be on the same page, pulling the boat in the same direction. But we will see. Ken Ray, what do you think?
I was
man,
going to ask
me.
Joe G a quick question real quick in the middle of that. In pass coverage, the difference between a safety and a corner, the safety's supposed to read what the quarterback's doing, right? They mainly pay attention to what the quarterback's doing, or do they help with like over the top coverage all the time?
No. Okay. So your number one rule as a safety, regardless of the coverage, regardless whether it's man zone, whether you're in a 4-4, a 5-2, a 3-4, a 4-3, it does not matter what you run. The safety has the same exact number one job every time. No one gets behind you. That's your number one job as a safety. No one gets behind you.
Yeah.
Run support is the last thing.
He's like the center field of the defense. He commands the defense more.
Depending on what you're running, your safety is supposed to be able to play. Your quarterback makes his before his snap. The last 3 seconds before a quarterback takes a snap, he's making his final reads of what he thinks he sees the defense is doing. Once the ball is snapped, the safety, your strong safety your free safety is doing the exact same thing your quarterback just did. He is in a normal routine for the first 3 seconds, whether that's, if he's in a single high, whether it's 3 steps back, whether it's 3 steps at an angle towards the sideline, whatever it is, he's taking his first 3 seconds and he is reading everything he sees on the offense. Now, if he reads run, he immediately checks and moves up for the ball carrier. If he reads pass, he immediately goes into his zone and he never looks at the quarterback until he locates every receiver that can or would be a threat. So he has to guard everybody on that half of the field as soon as he recognizes what play it is. And then he cannot think once he recognizes. He has to attack. Once he recognizes pass, he has to attack. He has to be moving. He has to know who the ball's going to before the ball's in the air. He's got to be in motion because he's already beat. But he's able to see it before it happens, so he gets that step, which is why Catalan was so good under Wilson and Barry Odom when Wilson was here last time. He was able to take his 3 steps back, read the field, and then be in position before the play was ever even in motion. That's what a safety does. A corner is more one-on-one, hands-on personnel, even in zone coverage. A safety's got halves where a corner will have quarters. An example.
Gotcha. I appreciate that explanation. And I'm sure people in the chat that didn't know that appreciate it too.
That's why all safeties are not meant to be corners, and all corners are definitely not safeties, because it's a whole different role on the field. You're doing the same job, and it's in a completely different building for a completely different company.
Fact. Kim Ray.
All right, Ken Ray.
I'll repeat the question for you. You muted too, I think. But multiple D-back coaches. Are you good with that?
I'm good with 2. The DBs take care of whatever they take care of. You know where I want my coaches at.
That D-line?
Right. I mean, I understand that, but like if one's coaching safeties, one's coaching the corners, what is the secondary coach doing?
The secondary coach say if one of the coaches that is out recruiting or something, he fills in. You know, he's the one watching film and trying to find, what the other team does. They're trying to
Like
slow
a
that
pass
down.
game coordinator.
He is
Pretty much.
well, and most importantly, he is your glue. He is, and I'm gonna use a military reference since we in here with the Sarge. I'm gonna keep it military.
Mm-hmm.
So when you have a company and you are sent downrange, whether it's training, whether it's live, regardless of what it is, everybody in your group has a specific job. And what's your rank and all of that kind of gets thrown out the window as far as did you get your job done or did you not get your job done? Now, the reason you've got somebody leading that group is because there has got to be a transparent accountability partner. Somebody that makes sure you're doing your job, but make sure that you're doing it in such a way that everyone else knows what you're doing before you do it as well. So that secondary coach, his job is to make sure, okay, you're teaching my safeties how to be dogs and how to be true safeties. My cornerback coach is teaching my corners how to be true corners and dogs. Now my job is to make sure that they are teaching them how to be a coherent and cohesive defensive unit together. Because you can teach safeties to go left, teach your corners to go right, and you ain't never going to have a secondary that can meet in the middle. That third guy is the glue piece to make sure that secondary is all on the same page, accomplishing the same job by doing different jobs. That's
Right.
what he is there for.
Same verbiage,
Hey,
same everything. Nothing cannot change. He's
Yeah.
there. If anybody deviates from whatever they supposed to be doing, he's supposed to step in and say something right then and there.
Hey, Miss Kathy. All right. So what do y'all think about the new GM? So there's gonna be 2 football GMs apparently. The one that just came from Arizona, I guess, raised their program up a little bit, and they had a pretty good season this year.
Hey, Miss Kathy.
What do you think about that, Ken Ray? About the new
I love
GM?
it. I love it. Nothing against what the previous regime did, but you can't go get a guy that his main thing is basketball and put him in a football program and expect him to duplicate what he does in basketball or supposedly does in basketball. I loved it. I love it. Guy for offense, a guy for defense. Get it going.
I think you've got a guy for team management, and you've got a guy for future team management. So you've got a guy focusing on who's here right now, how do I take who I got and when? What do I need to do? What direction do I need to push this team? And your other guys like, okay, now that this GM has told me that this is the direction we got to go, but the head coach is this direction he wants. Now my job is to go get the guys that aren't on our team yet to fill in those pieces to get us on the track that we're trying to get to accomplish what he wants to accomplish the way he needs to accomplish. I
Absolutely.
think it would be more beneficial to split it up like that. Team now and team we need,
Yeah, I agree
and
with that.
work
I,
together.
I think they end up hiring another GM too. I think it's going to be more than two.
No, that's what we have right now is just 2 for football. We
I
got
know
the guy
that.
that came from Memphis and the Arizona guy.
I think it's going to end up being another one.
It could be a player personnel GM, and it could be a financial GM. How do I'm bringing a guy in here for the sole purpose of getting as much money to this team as possible. I mean, it
And
could be
then-
a move like that.
And then you have a guy
Streamlabs
that's
just
strictly
sniped
scout,
your wife.
strictly for scouts.
We got a question here. Robert Williams says, has the name of the defensive line coach been named yet? And which it has not. And who would y'all want? Who would you guys want us to go get? Scout King, start with you.
D-line coach, another D-line coach.
Yeah, we don't have.
we don't
one
have
right
one.
now.
Who would you want?
like to see us?
Well, like I say, by name, I can't name nobody around top, but like I say, I'm just looking for somebody who got a track record of top 15 statistics. Them the guys I'm looking for.
Scout King's going to second my pick, so I got you, Scout King. Don't you worry.
All right, go ahead, Joe G. Tell us who you got.
The one and only Charlie Strong.
Tampa Bay's defensive line coach Charlie Strong.
Yep, Texas Longhorn Charlie Strong. The man knows defense, and because of the way that he seems to be putting this staff together, and because of Charlie Strong's defensive knowledge, not only is he excellent for our O-line, or our D-line, excuse me, but you're bringing in an NFL guy for recruiting. You're bringing in an SEC guy for recruiting. And you're bringing somebody who knows how to run an entire SEC defense. So you're bringing in guys who not necessarily have ever been a defensive coordinator or ran defensive positioning jobs in the SEC. Charlie Strong is somebody who can tie everybody in together. Hey, it's going to be a little bit different when we play these guys. You know, somebody who's been through it and been there a little bit more than Wilson has.
Yeah,
Strong,
what you got, Kevin?
I like the guy.
Miss Kathy says, I say go get so many Michigan guys since their coach is gone. Basically, pillage and plunder their staff.
I think we're going to bring that up here in just a minute, Miss Kathy.
Jeff says, it looks to me that Coach Silverfield has looked at our past issues and addressed them with this staff he is putting together. And I would tend to agree on that at this point. He's doing his job. He looked at where we were inefficient before, and he's addressing that with staff picks right now on where we could get better in those environments for sure, Jeff.
What do you say, Ken Ray? Who do you want for
If
the
I'm going
O-line
D-
or the D-line?
If I'm going D-line coach, I want a combination of one of these coaches and say a guy that could if if need to, because whoever the linebacker coach, if it's Ron Roberts, if he's away, he can also step in and do that too. So I like Charlie Strong, but I'll go get Charlie Partridge.
Who is
I'll
he
go
a
get Charlie
defensive line
Partridge.
coach for?
I think he's at Pitt right now. But back when Bielema came, he was Bielema's defensive line coach, and then he left to be a head coach at one of those Florida schools.
So here's my idea of it, guys. You ready for this? Since we got 3 secondary coaches, we're gonna have 2 defensive line coaches. One's gonna be Coach O, one's gonna be Charlie Strong.
I don't think we would get that ambitious.
Why not?
You're talking a lot of money.
Lane
for
Kiffin
one.
already got Charlie Strong.
Make
I mean,
one,
Dang, he already got Orgeron.
yeah. Well,
That's not.
make one of them a run game coordinator, a defensive run game coordinator.
Yeah, Connor, welcome to the show, buddy. Question is, defensive line coordinator. Who would you want? 1, 2. Who do you think?
Just do one with an analyst behind him that's evaluating how the performance is on either side, run or pass. I would go with Charlie Strong. I think he's the better option between him and Coach O. I don't know anybody
Gotcha.
else, to be honest. So
Yeah, Jeff says go after the guy that was with Texas A&M when Jimbo Fisher was there. I don't know who that was.
I don't. I'm unsure of that one. I wouldn't mind the old defensive line coach that coached Myles Garrett.
Right. Connor, so what we did a little bit of real early predictions for next year on the schedule. Would you like to go through the schedule, or would you like to just throw out a number?
we can go through it.
All right. Let me pull it up here.
His name is Elijah Robertson.
Yes.
Elijah Robertson was the defensive line coach for Texas A&M. He is now at Syracuse. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you could probably pull him away from there. All right, Connor. I want to run you through the games. You tell us win or loss.
All right.
The first game is North Alabama at home.
That's a win.
Then we travel to Utah.
me a win.
2,000 years later.
Give you a what?
I'm gonna give it another 2 hours. That way,
What'd you say?
I said give it a win.
Okay, 2-0. We got Georgia in Fayetteville.
Give me a win.
Woo. Tulsa in Fayetteville.
Give me a win. Start off 4-0. First time in what? 7 years.
Then we go to Texas A&M.
Woo.
We'll take a loss.
Then we go to Tennessee comes to Fayetteville.
Give me a win.
Then we go to Vanderbilt. You're at 5-1.
Give me a loss.
5-2. Missouri at home here in Fayetteville.
Give me a win.
6-2. At Auburn.
That's a win. Auburn's not going to be good next year.
7-2. South Carolina in Fayetteville.
A win.
8-2 at Texas.
Give me a loss.
And then we finish up the season with LSU. I lost track of the record.
Give me a win. 9-3.
9-3. That's not bad. 8-4. He's 9-3. Okay, not bad.
Last time we started out 4-0 was 2021 season. We were our 5th game. We got blowed out by Georgia in Georgia.
And then we lost to
I
Auburn.
remember that. We was ranked number 8th in the country.
Yep.
I think we have potential to start off hot because the thing is that they don't have any film on this team, this staff. They don't know what to expect, so we might catch a lot of people off guard, especially early in the year like that. So, had a good chance to start off hot. Keep going.
How excited are we that they finally, after years of us begging for them to move the Missouri game out of the Thanksgiving weekend?
They should never
ready.
put Missouri in that slot. I don't care what they were trying to create.
Yeah,
That game
it didn't work.
has never been exciting.
It helps.
Thanksgiving Friday is always LSU.
Here's a second part to that question. Did they do that because Lane Kiffin is now the head coach at LSU?
No, they had already had that plan. That had already came out for Lane Kiffin even got there.
That was announced like months in advance. That was like, I think that was the first of the year thing where they were like, we will, once they align the new 9-game conference schedule, they said we will align Arkansas and LSU as the Thanksgiving game.
Well, no, I think it goes back to when Texas and Oklahoma came into the league. I think that's how far it goes back, actually.
Or maybe so. But I know, however it ended up happening, it helps us greatly because nobody wanted to see Missouri and Arkansas. And at that time of the year, half the freaking time, Arkansas is just ready to be done. We're like, come on, man, we'll give you a win. Just let's be over with this. Can we go party tonight? You know, it is what it is.
Pretty much.
Like what?
Pretty much.
Where's the first kicker at tonight? I'm trying to get wasted.
Jeff says, "Is there any truth to the rumors of Nathan Brown possibly coming to the staff as the QB coach?"
Yeah, there's a lot of smoke with that.
I don't want him.
You don't want him?
No.
Quarterback
Why?
coach? Why?
You don't want a head coach as the quarterback coach?
I don't know how well he would mesh
Here's
with everything. I'm not saying he's a bad coach. I'm saying I just don't know if he would mesh very well.
He was the number 1 statistic leader in Central Arkansas football history as a quarterback.
I just don't want that ego to get in the way.
He's a coach there now, so it's like
But he ain't getting paid that much.
I don't know.
Why you say he ain't getting paid that much? You talking about coming to Arkansas?
Well,
no,
he's not getting. No,
UCA.
he's not getting paid that much at UCA.
Well, I take him. I give him a shot. Like I say, man, we just like I say, if he gonna have to come on board, and like I say, here I believe everybody coming on board is gonna be like I say, we gonna be everybody gonna be cohesive, and like I say, that's another Arkansas guy. So hey, like I say, at least we know we're gonna get his best, and you're gonna try to prepare the QBs the best, for Arkansas. So.
And
For
two,
1 year,
you would think he would help strengthen the Arkansas recruiting.
And I will say this, being down here in Conway, everybody down here loves him. His players love him. The staff, the university love him. So he seems like a real likable guy. He seems like a, somebody that the kids want to play for. He's not just a, tough coach, but he's a family environment type of guy down here with these kids. So if he can bring that in, You know, he helps bring that Arkansas culture too to the locker room that we need.
Yeah, and you're right. The anything that helps the culture turn around here at the university is a good thing in my opinion. We've had such a crappy culture for so long that it's gonna be, dare I say, a little strange to see uh, a better environment, a winning culture, compared to what we've been having before. Because everybody's so used to, Melatonin, Sam Pittman, and this, that, and other. I think the energy, I think the staff members that Silverfield is bringing to Arkansas, in a lot of ways, he's bringing in guys that are going to match the energy he brings. And that, in turn, will all leak down into the players. The players will follow that coach and that energy. They, so then again, culture. We just watched the thing the other night with me, YT, and Arky Joe in Discord. How one person can change the culture or change the team, and lead by example, and that made a huge difference. And it's a lot of things that happened many years ago when Houston Nutt first come here. I kind of see happening again a little bit with Ryan Silverfield and what he's doing and how he's wanting to work things. So, they always say history repeats itself. Maybe we get it this time, some good history repeats itself with us. Robert Williams says Arkansas better get some defensive players when their transfer portal opens. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to get some we'll be getting good players. I mean, again, we had some skill here. It just wasn't coached right. I think, could you add to what we got? Absolutely. Are we going to need to fill some holes? Absolutely. But I think we got a foundation that can be worked with, where we don't have to blow up the whole, the defensive side of the ball and start from scratch. We got some playmakers out there, I think, if they get coached well.
Right. How are we feeling, guys, about most of our core offensive linemen saying they're all in, they're all coming back?
Yeah.
Start with you, Scout King.
Yeah, I agree with that. 'Cause like I say, man, I'm all in on the freshmen and redshirt freshmen, either some redshirt sophomores, the ones that been around the program for the past 2 or 3 years, they ain't got no play. I believe a lot of them was better than what we had going on. Like I said, we got some big boys. You know what I'm saying? For offensive line, they just young, but and I want to say a lot of them is, I don't know how many of them from Arkansas, but I want to say we at least got probably maybe 5, if I ain't mistaken, 4 or 5. I know 3 to 5.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm all in with anyone want to stay with, especially the young ones.
Right. Joe G.
We're going to, as far as defense goes, this is going to have to be it's going to have to be a transfer portal. That's going to have to save us.
I was talking about the O linemen saying that they were coming back.
Yeah, well,
how you feeling about that?
With the O line, I really like that, for the simple fact that this is the same O-line that has been blocking for KJ with that whole everybody brings up left-handed, right-handed quarterback. Well, the line that's coming up's been the guys that's been blocking for KJ in practice now for a year. They know how to play. They know how he plays. That is huge, huge for our offense to have our line coming back and our quarterback coming back. I think that's a lot bigger than what everybody realizes because we haven't seen a whole lot of KJ. There's a lot of them guys that we're going to see next year on the O-line that have said they're coming back that we didn't see very much of this year, but are super talented young men. And our offensive line is going to be nice next year.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see Broussard start on that right tackle side, and they're going to put Marion Harris on left tackle.
No, they need to move Marion Harris to guard. He's not a tackle. Period.
Connor, what do you think?
I'm excited. The only one that I'm really upset about, going is Shaq McCroy. I mean, I like the kid. I thought he had a lot of talent, and he was a good old lineman. So he's the only one I'm really upset about leaving on any aspect of the football team, really. But other than that, I'm excited. A lot of these young guys, have been there, like Joe G said, have been there with KJ, so they know what his tendencies are. They also know that they know things that they can do to help give him a sense of ease when he's in the pocket, so he didn't have to feel like he's got to scramble. And they know how to roll people out around KJ for how he does his step back and everything. So I like the guys that we have returning, and I like some of the guys that they're looking at bringing in. So all around, I'm happy with it.
I will say on the Shaq McCroy deal, I mean, I'm not mad that he's going. For the simple fact is, he was big. Don't get me wrong, but in the few games that he got in, that man's footwork and technique was absolutely terrible. He got pushed around by guys half his size, and you can't do that in the SEC. Now, can he get coached up and be a SEC lineman and a really good one? Yes, I do believe so, because I believe the talent is there. I'm saying as of this time, at this point in time, he needs to go play somewhere where he can get some burn and get his technique and his footwork together.
He too stiff.
I think he's probably wanting too much money.
Well, for what
he can want all the money he wants, but he's too stiff.
What were you saying, Connor?
This was his true first year starting. I mean, he set the bench at Oregon.
Yeah, and I can see why.
And I get that, but you give him a year or two to kind of develop, and he's one of those kids that he's not going to be a true day one starter. He's going to be flawless. It's going to take him a year or two to develop those skills and learn what it means to be an offensive lineman. I think that if you would have given him maybe another year, he probably would have been that guy. And that's not to say that his senior year we're going to look back, we're going to see him playing wherever he's at. He's going to be one of the top offensive linemen in the draft that year. So I think that with experience and with a few years under his belt, he'll get better.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I do think he can get better. I just don't think we have the time and the win now mentality that we want to pay somebody to sit the bench right now, unlike we did under the last regime where they would pay talent to sit on the bench. And I don't think Silverfield, that's not his motto. His motto is you can either help us or you got to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
He's too stiff, Sarge.
Yeah,
He's too
absolutely.
stiff.
He is. He stands too straight up. His feet work. He's unbalanced. He's got a lot of raw talent, is what I'll say. And I think he can get he's gonna get better. It's not that he can't. He's gonna get better. He's just gonna get better somewhere else where he can get the time and the burn he needs.
Right. It ain't no guarantee he gonna get better.
And that's
it ain't
true.
no guarantee.
I mean, we thought Taylor Green would get better too, and he didn't.
That's exactly what I was about to say, Scout King. He
Ain't no guarantee.
It's not like this kid came from, Jackson State or Murray State or Bowling Green. He came from Oregon. All right. The guy's had elite coaching. All right. And now he's had 2 years of coaching. And I understand what Connor said, he needs another year, and I agree he needs another year. But you can't be that good if you got 4 years to play college football and you need 3 of them just to figure it out.
Yeah.
No, it's too many. It's too many. It's too many day one freshmen just came out of high school last fall and started in the SEC and all around the country.
Right.
So, ain't even half of his size. They 300, but that dude is a solid 340 easy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about everybody carry they 340 and 330 and 320 different. Dude's probably 350 pounds.
No, but
you can see it all the way through his whole.
Yeah, he's 360.
I'm talking about.
And he's like
his body type. He's real thick.
Yeah, and he's like 8 foot tall. Real well. He's like 8 foot tall.
Yeah, 6'7". Yeah,
yeah,
6'7",
almost
6'8".
6'8". Yep.
Yeah, he just stiff. He just stiff. But like I say, we hope for the best because he came through the University of Arkansas. Yeah, we would like to have that body type there and hope a bull. Like I say, when the run play is called to his side, we want to see him push somebody 10, 15 yards down the field and go pick up another one.
Not get pushed backwards.
Yeah,
absolutely. Miss Kathy just said she said we gonna just pillage everybody. Kellen DeBoer leaves Alabama, go get some of those players too. You're right. We gonna go shopping if these coaches be leaving. Let's see. We got Jeff. Jeff here says, "Hold on, I'm gonna do a couple other comments from the Bears."
No, you're good.
I think if it is outstanding that we are keeping them, it says a lot about the coach. Guys that coach may have told Shaq that it would benefit him to leave. And that could be very well true. Maybe Ryan Silverfield is doing him a favor and saying, hey, we can't give you what you need here. It'd be better for you to go somewhere and get what you need to get better. And you can't get it here. And Nevada County Hall, I seen you come in earlier, man. I just didn't have a chance to tell you, but I appreciate you coming in. Welcome, bro.
So with all these... with the return of Darren Wilson and the stuff that's going on at Michigan, to bring up to Miss Kathy's point of what she was pointing out earlier about getting the Metcalf boys back, there's a strong possibility and a lot of smoke that's been in the work for a few weeks now. I think somebody's finding that third lane and possibly hammering down.
Could we be tampering?
Allegedly. What do y'all think? What would y'all think if...
Emotional damage!
What do y'all think if...
rumors that DeBoer's going to Michigan.
True. How would y'all feel if Darren Wilson could sway, and this coaching staff could sway the Metcalf brothers to come back to Arkansas? Start with you, Ken Ray.
That'd be decent.
Oh, Ken Ray's not there.
Go ahead, Scout.
Go ahead, Scout King.
Hey, Pooh Bear, we just talked about that, man. And we said, yeah, that would be.
I want to say this is what I got to say about the Metcalf brothers. I think they'll be decent. They kind of equivalent to a young Jalen Catalon and Fouché when they got their chance to play back in 2019. You can see see good potential in them. And what's number 9 that got hurt? Forgot his name. Earl, what's his name? Y'all know what I'm talking about. That went down to LSU with Fouché got hurt.
Oh, Greg Brooks Jr.
Yeah, Yeah. I kind of put all three of them, them three players and the Metcalf brother. I believe all of them the same type of player, and as long as they coach right, and I think they can get the job done. I think
Right.
they can get the job done.
Joe G.
If not, if they not starters for us, at least we know we got some good backups. We got depth. You know what I'm saying? Real depth behind
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, that's
Either
true.
they can go either way. They can start for us, or either they can be. It wouldn't matter to me, either or. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Joe G, what do you think? You think it'd be good to have him back here in Arkansas?
We need secondary players, and they can do it.
At least one
and
of them
no.
does.
If they wanted to be here, I think they would be here. I think they went paper chasing, and I think it's more about money for them than it is necessarily even playing time or anything like that. But we could use their athleticism. I'll say that. We could definitely use the athleticism that Tevis and TJ both bring to the table because they're two heck of a football players. I'll say that.
Ken
But
Ray,
we
you
didn't
back?
see too many snaps
Oh.
from the young one, did we?
No, and he still hasn't played a whole lot in
Really?
Michigan either.
Okay.
I know for a fact that kid shut down Ryan Williams in a playoff game in high school. Tevis.
Yeah, it just makes me wonder why he hasn't played too much in college.
Michigan's defense is stacked.
Yeah. They got some. I don't know what about them. Them Big Ten, Michigan and Ohio State, and they usually get some good D-backs come to them schools, and they get coached up pretty decent.
Yeah, Connor, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What do
That's
you
true,
think?
card man. He does disappear when he's intimidated.
Ha! Funny.
No,
No,
not
no,
you.
no.
I was
We're
talking
talking
about
about-
Ryan Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like,
Connor's a
well,
goober.
I mean, you're not wrong. And anyways, aside from what the rude commentary that we're getting from Scout King, no, I mean,
How you doing, Michael Perry? Welcome to the show, Bo. Did you answer the question?
Yeah, I said I wouldn't mind getting them back.
Oh,
They were-
okay.
They were.
It was so short. I was in shock there for a second.
They
I mean, it's not
the
my
reason-
fault.
my
He's over there, in the
my
dark
bad.
trying to play for a lot losers right now. And I'm trying to
the original reason why the Metcalf brothers left wasn't because of Sam Pittman. It was they didn't like T. Will, like Jeff was saying. They didn't like T. Will, and their defensive coach, their backs coach left, which was Darren Wilson. Now that he's back, I think that because they loved it in Arkansas. Their dad was always he talked to me back and forth on Twitter. They loved it here, but it was just an indifference with coaches and stuff.
Ken Ray, would you want him back? Would you take him?
What's the question?
Oh, Lord
Would
have
you
mercy.
take the Metcalf brothers back?
If it's blah 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 blah. If it's because Wilson left, is the reason behind them leaving. Yes, I want them back tomorrow.
I agree. I
I
wouldn't mind
gotcha.
having him back. And like Scout King, I would say the same thing. You know, I kind of agree with Scout King there. If they come back and they are our depth pieces, that means we got some pretty stout corners, you know, to start. So any way you slice that, it's a win if they come back.
So Darren Wilson also recruited Jalen Braxton. Would y'all take Jalen Braxton back after he left for Ole Miss?
No,
Injury
he
prone.
hasn't done anything.
He's just
Gotcha.
injury prone at this point.
Gotcha.
Yes.
So I know we talked about it a little bit earlier, but I forgot to ask this question. Does it seem that the athletic department is going all out for Ryan Silverfield to make sure that they are staffed up and they have enough staff to do all the analytics, the scouting stuff that they're doing? Are y'all shocked by what they're doing? Or are
No,
y'all just happy that they're doing it?
We should have been doing this 8 years ago.
Yeah, I think the most thing is everybody's surprised is it's like we're doing something.
Hunter's actually doing what he said
Well,
he was going to do.
We're doing something new and revolutionary. When we're only doing what every other team's been doing for the last 10 years, we just starting to do it now. You know, it's one of those things where does it translate to production on the field? We'll see. But I think we're heading in the right direction to do what needs to be done to make this program better, for sure. Joji, what do you think?
I agree with what you said. Whatever we've lost so much as a university over the last freaking 15 years that I'm willing to see. I don't really whatever you think needs to be done until the end of next year happens and we can look back and say, well, we thought he was doing something good. Until we can actually, I'm glad to see the change. I'm glad to see someone who is at least recruiting and making hires like he wants to win 10, 11 games a season at Arkansas. I don't know necessarily how you do that, but at least he looks like he's trying to do that. So, I mean, it's hard to say if what he's doing up there as a whole is good or bad. But like you said, it is different, and we've lost so much. I'm just glad to see that we've got a coach that's at least acting like he wants to make the correct changes.
Yeah.
I'll say this: it finally looks like the athletic department or Hunter Yurchek's actually doing what he said he was going to do, and they actually give a crap. I want to say another word, but
I don't think any Hunter Yurchek has anything to do with this. I think Hunter Yurchek is just the puppet sitting on the hand,
saying yes, sir, we'll get that done for you, yes, sir.
And if that's the case, I don't care. Just get it done. I don't care who's making the decision. Just get it done.
That's his job, is to get it done. The coach comes to him for something, he's supposed to get it done.
Yeah. Well, I think Ryan Silverfield's the type of coach that if he doesn't, he's not going to sit around and wait for Hunter to do it. If it's not getting done, he'll go find somebody to get it done, to get what he needs. Connor, what do you think?
Yeah.
You like it?
Yep.
I'm going to punch this guy. Right here, live on air. I'm going to punch him through the computer.
You're just going to see a fist come out of the left camera real quick.
Kim Ray.
What do you want me to say?
Nothing now. Shut up.
Come on now.
What's the question?
I love. Oh my God!
I'm in and out. What's
The
the question?
question. I
hell
said,
with you.
does it seem that the Razorback athletic department's going all out for Brian Silverfield like they said they would?
We just trying to
Oh
get
man,
some.
that ain't the athletic department. That's one of the donors. Don't know which one, but it's one of them.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. We were listening to a podcast earlier today, and we found out that Arkansas was only spending $6.5 million on assistants, and that is in the bottom half of the SEC. The upper, just to let y'all know, the top half of the SEC was spending $9.5.
I'll wait
That's
till the
why we
final.
can't keep assistants.
I'll wait till the final numbers come out before I agree with that.
That's what they spent in 2024.
Yeah, that's
Missouri spent 7.5, and they won 10 games.
Guys, college football is become equivalent with everything else in the world, and
it's a
we all
business.
know you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
You spend a little bit or you go cheap, you're getting a cheap product.
Mhm.
The price tag is relevant. So if
Yep.
you want somebody good, you're going to have to pay for it because somebody else is willing to pay for it.
It's all
Right. That's why this fat guy only buys the
Football's all
real
pay-to-win
Little
now,
Debbie's.
boys.
I don't buy
We don't get great value.
I don't get great value. I buy the real Little
No
Debbie's.
Sam's Club, no Sam's
sir.
Choice soda,
No. It's
no
legit.
Dr. Choice.
It's Dr. Pepper and real Little Debbie's. Well, I don't do the great
Hey.
value.
I ain't gonna lie to you,
Christmas trees.
Sarge. I'll
Mhm.
take my Christmas tree cakes and everything, but when it comes to donuts, boy, them Tasty Cake donuts at the Dollar General, boy, don't get no better than them Tasty Cakes. I'm telling you. I'm telling
The
you.
apple pies.
Yep, I'm telling you, them Tasty Cakes done got it figured out now. They're too. The
Hey.
Tasty Cakes is too poor to use the rich fake stuff in there, so you still got the real fruit and stuff in the Tasty Cakes.
You know, this is two fat guys running a podcast when it goes from football to food real quick. This
Well,
is what
I do
Hey
you
love
man, we
some
talk about
barbecue.
food all day.
this is what you get, folks. You get sports, you get food,
What do you think I'm doing right now?
Yeah,
Sarge? I'm eating.
And entertainment.
and
Are you
entertainment.
not entertained?
1 second, we're talking about how the most performing
Hey,
on the
one
grill.
thing, one
Everybody's
thing,
over here-
listen.
About how
Well,
hard
I
they
got-
go on the grill.
Everybody in the podcast over here talking about food.
I
I'm
got
stuffing my
something-
face.
I got something to argue about the price tag. Just say, for instance, just say, for instance, that is facts. That ain't got that don't mean just because we didn't spend $10 million on the staff. I mean, on the staff don't mean we can't get results. See, the price tag really don't equivalent to that. It's all about what type of knowledge and coaches each
Well-
coach hires you
Well,
get.
No,
That
stop.
was-
Well,
Hold
here's
on.
the thing.
Hold
Here's
on.
the
Hold on.
thing,
Hold
Scout
on.
King.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna push you back on that, Scout King, because your eyes don't lie. The product we've been seeing for the last 5-6 years is directly correlated to us not having no money. You can't say that when we haven't won nothing in the last 4 or 5
I
years.
can agree with you, Sarge.
Well,
Sarge.
here's what helps his argument out, though, Scott King. We paid Sam Pittman $3.5 million when we signed him in 2020. You know that was
I know,
the
but
bottom of the
listen, That was
SEC.
2020. He with no
They
experience. With no experience.
They paid Lane
YT,
Kiffin $4
what
million.
they supposed to pay him. But guess what? How many coach? This dude been in the NFL. He been in Tennessee. He been in USC. He been down to FAU for 4 years. He in Alabama. This dude got almost 10 to 12 years of experience.
And they
Come
paid,
on now.
and Ole Miss
Y'all
paid him
thought it was
$4 million.
gonna
We
hang
paid
with
Sam
them
Pittman $3.5 million.
Okay.
I know, but
He
see,
went cheap.
Hey, y'all might as
listen,
well.
can I why I
Go
can't
for
just
it.
squash this with y'all y'all talking crazy about what happened when Sam Pittman put in. It could have been a whole nother coach. It could have been me. If you ain't got no experience, what you expect to get paid? You see what I'm saying? What do you expect to get paid coming into the SEC? You gonna be at the bottom. But guess what? $3 million was good money at that time. All right. But like I said before, bro,
Y'all
just
gotta
cause
stop
you,
with arguing.
just cause the market dictate and the agents dictate the crazy numbers for the coach. A lot of the coaches is not worth that in college football, and y'all know that. So I get kind of
Y'all gotta stop arguing.
mad when y'all get to talking about the coaches getting paid. Like I told you, the only coach who's probably worth his salt is getting paid in the SEC is Kirby Smart. If he want $15 million next year, guess what? I don't think he had no problem in getting it. Lane Kiffin, he up to $13 million.
That's what I was
You
saying.
think he worth $13 million? You think he worth $13 million? I don't think so.
He took Ole Miss from the basement to 11-1.
That's what I was saying, man.
Let me put it to you.
saying, man, y'all
I'm
gotta
gonna put
start
it to you in
arguing
a different way.
This is the same man. This is the same man that preached and knew for a fact that James Franklin was coming to Arkansas. Y'all arguing with the wrong one. This man knows his ball.
Easy now.
Let's.
He was actually coming,
I'm
but
gonna.
I apologize.
I'm going
I didn't mean
to-
to say it like that. I retract my statement.
It's not. It's not. You're looking at it the wrong way. Let me try to add a little context to this to try to help you see the full 360 degrees around this thing.
Hey, OD, welcome to the show, buddy.
So if you have a coach that's worth $9 million a year off of ability, okay, just ability alone,
You want to drop in? I'll give you the link.
You cannot pay a coach that is worth $9 million off of ability $9 million and expect to keep him. That's the thing. If you want a coach that's worth $9-10 million and you want to keep him from leaving in 2-3 years, you've got to pay him 12, 13. You've got to pay him more than the top schools are willing to outprice you to get him. So it's not a matter of what they're worth. It's a matter of, are you paying enough to keep them on your university, to keep the culture the same, to keep the recruiting the same, to keep the way that you play football the same? The reason Sam Pittman wasn't successful, he never had the same coaching staff for more than 2 years in a row. Except for this year it was 2 years in a row. He never once got 3 years with the same coaching staff. Why? Because we can't afford to pay our assistant coaches enough to keep them at Arkansas. As soon as he had a 9-4 season, boom, we lost OC, we lost DC, we lost 4 position coaches. How do you expect anybody to coach if we can't afford to pay
No,
your assistant?
No, we did
kept
have
his
Kendall
first staff
Browse
for
and
3
Odom
years.
for 3 years.
Yeah.
Browse left it.
See, hey, Joe G, is your neck healed? Because I'll punch you in your neck. Because you ain't talking about nothing.
Bruh.
All right, stop the violence.
He said, "I'll
There will
put
be
you in
no-
your neck, Joe G."
Pooh Bear
No.
the Prophet says it's called supply and demand for a reason. The demand is high. OD said the same thing. He said he worked what somebody willing to pay, and that's right. It's regardless of what we think he's worth. If somebody's willing to pay him, that's what he's worth.
No results. No results.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
No solutions.
Yeah.
Are we back to no
See,
solutions?
We are in a. Oh my God.
Yeah, y'all ain't got no argument.
We
no more.
are
Like
in
I
a
said, bro,
paid-
y'all sit up and want to pay all these coaches all this money.
Go
Ain't
Kings.
nobody
But-
winning no championships.
Go
But-
Kings.
Man, get out of here.
Go Kings.
There's only
We're
one
in a
champion every
pay-to-win
year.
league now.
I got a question. How
I
many
know.
coaches in the last 10 years have won a championship?
In the last 2 years,
Last 10 years, last decade, how many coaches have won a national championship?
okay, well, you got Nick Saban, he gone. All right, the next one
Dabo.
up is finna be, the next one up, yeah. Dabo tied for 2. Kirby Smart tied for 2. and it look like Ryan Day finna be tied for 2. Then everybody else is one. Jim Harbaugh won 1. Who won it the year before last? When what you call them went and played Washington.
I believe it was Kirby.
So you've got Coach O.
No, I say Kirby been around half of the time. That's why I pay Kirby $15 million, because his 10 years in Georgia, he been around the game easily 6 years. He's worth the money.
Yeah,
You've
because
got
the guy
Coach
doesn't
O,
ever lose.
You've got Dabo, you've got Kirby, you've got Ryan Day, and you've got Nick Saban. So you've got 5 coaches in 10 years. 5 coaches in 10 years to win a national championship. Those are the only 5 coaches worth giving a penny to, because they're the only proven winners. Man, that's a hard pill. That's a hard sell to sell there.
Their
know,
staffs
but guess
range
what?
from
That's why-
$8 million a year to 12.
Hey, that's why you got levels to this. You got first tier, second tier, third tier. We ain't going no farther than that.
Do you know
See
the
what I'm
difference?
saying?
The difference is the money they
Yeah.
spend on assistants. Every one of those coaches that won a national championship spent over $6.5 or $7 million just on assistants. They were between $7 and $10 million on assistants. Every national championship team in the last 10 years. That's what they pay. Arkansas paid 3. The results speak for themselves. The numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie, Scout King. We can disagree or agree or do it, but the numbers don't lie. The national champions spend the money.
Hey, if I'm not mistaken, when Sam Pittman got hired, I remember asked him. He said, how much you got? You said he asked him back then. He said, fine, we got. He said, that enough for staff? He said, yeah, I think so. We can make it work with $5 million. Back when he got hired, they had $5 million in staff for staff. Now, did he coordinate that right?
Doesn't know what it takes to get a staff.
I know, but he said he had 5. They said they had $5 million.
Yeah, but I don't care if he got
got
$10
$5
million. If
million.
you don't know how to hire a staff, then $10 million ain't gonna do you no good.
Scott King, I want you to realize that
y'all jumping back and forth. Y'all jumping back and forth using Sam Pittman when everybody know he didn't have no experience. But at the same time, yeah, like I say, the marketing changed in 6 years, right? Having the marketing changed.
Yeah, it's gone up.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Y'all using Sam Pittman like y'all making a point at $3 million, and I'm talking about they gave him $5 million. That was the market back then. So why y'all bringing that up? Y'all bringing up a mute point talking about Sam Pittman, what they got for him. Ain't no use of bringing it up.
Why do you think I brought up the last 10 years? Why do you think I said 10 years national champions?
We bringing it up because it's Thursday night and there ain't shit to talk about. So,
and that too, you know.
Or hey,
that's why we bring it up, because
we can do one better.
we gonna know it's gonna make you mad and start talking. Why are you trying to holler over me?
Joji, we can do one better. Let's not talk about championship teams.
And he gonna act like
let's talk about SEC championship teams.
Well, like y'all said, Connor, only one team can win it, right? Only 2 teams compete. One team can win it. It's only one team can win a game a week. Yeah.
Scout King? No. Scout King.
I know that. I know that.
No, sir. No, sir. Nope. Don't cut me off. I'm trying to finish my statement.
Hi, guys.
One at a time.
You get a chance to win it.
Or I'm going to mute you both.
You get a chance to win it every single year. It don't matter. Only one team can win it. You got 9 people, or 16 people competing for that one spot. You got to pay to win. If you don't pay the people to get players in there and get you in a position to win, you're not winning ball games.
Nah,
it don't
trying
matter
to get you
what
more
happens. You give a. It don't matter. I'm not even going to use Sam Pittman. You give a coach that's got experience $3 million, and then give him a $4 or $5 million salary for his staff, and see how many wins he gets in the SEC. Guarantee you he goes 6-6, 7-5 at best. Ain't winning
Okay, that
championships
what
with
you
that
say.
kind of money. Not doing it.
That what you say. That hey, bro. Like I say,
It's
money.
I mean-
money don't. Like I say, can I go on? Stop.
Let her rip.
Drinkwit's little brother, his son. This Drinkwit's son, y'all. Talk over here talking tonight. The goober. Hey, money
I
do
mean,
not
hey,
fix
hey,
everything,
hey,
bro.
Does it not irritate you that I'm right, Scout King? Does
All
it
right.
not irritate you
No,
that I'm right and you know it?
All right.
Money. All you saying is money is don't fix a problem. Money don't fix the problem, bro. Well, everything.
Hey, Scout
it
King, I
just
got
doesn't.
a question. You said $5 million was the average in 2020 when Sam Pittman was hired. Do you know what
They-
just
they-
the
they say
staff,
we
not
got-
not Coach O, just the staff? Do you know what just the staff at LSU made in 2020 when Joe Burrow won a natty? The staff
went
made
2020.
$14
That was
million.
20 That
You
was
said
2019 season.
You say, but you said
That was
5 million was the
2019
normal
season.
then. But
In
LSU
2020.
14 million.
That was LSU being LSU.
Did you say 14
we
million?
talking about
You
Arkansas.
said it don't matter the school. You said that's the times. That's what they got paid at
Okay,
that time.
all right.
That was good.
Okay,
Now, at that
okay,
time, Arkansas
okay.
was still millions and millions of dollars underpaying coaches.
Okay,
Millions
but
and
all I'm
millions.
saying
That's
is,
why Kendall Browse left.
Our staff was making $10
Hey,
million less
Pooh
than the rest
Bear,
of the SEC.
Pooh Bear says it. I mean, I gotta agree with Pooh Bear on this one. Money doesn't fix everything, but go ask Texas Tech how that $40 million football roster competes. Money fixes problems in college sports. That's not even a debate. Fact.
That's facts.
That's a fact. I don't care what you say. You got money. It hides a lot of problems and gets you a lot of wins.
That defense is nasty at Texas
yes,
Tech. Y'all
and
ain't even ready for it.
I mean, it's crazy what they, that team where we beat them in the Liberty Bowl
Okay.
last year. We made them look silly. Now they would mow right through us.
I think they spent $10 million just on the defensive line.
right. That's what they did. $8 million.
My
But
dad
let's
used-
see
my
that
dad
that
used to
that, that
always
what
say-
I wasn't talking about. I wasn't talking about player driven money.
No,
I
no.
wasn't talking
I'm-
about that. We was talking about staff. That's all we was talking about. I
Yeah, I
wasn't
mean-
talking about player driven money. Everybody know if you get better players and you pay them, your team gonna be better because you got better players. Duh,
Right.
That's not
But-
rocket
but
science.
I think what we're trying to say is like, are we glad about us as a university finally spending the money to get the assistants for like the scouting department and
Yeah, we
the
just catching up
and the
with
people-
the
'cause
times.
Sam-
All we-
right. I get what you're saying
Yeah,
there, and like and
we
Sam
should
Pittman
get a
Sam
better
Pittman's
result.
staff only had 3 recruiting staffers on staff his whole time here. Most teams have
And-
8 or 9.
Okay, but check this out. YT, Joe G, and Connor Drinkwitz, in this same time frame, with our three little piglets that we had, and you look at the final scores and everything, we was right there. And that it had nothing to do with us paying our coaches. We was right there, could have beat the same team that spent triple the money. And what we do with ourselves, our players exploded in the game. If our players didn't implode in any of these games, we'd still have Sam Pittman here. I ain't saying that I want him, but we'd have still had Sam Pittman here with an underpaid staff winning ball games. Like I told you, the problem wasn't never money in Arkansas. We had to fix the in-house problems myself. And it's all started with in-game decision. Sam was a part of that problem. It took him probably 4 years to get that in-game coaching stuff down pat, if he did get it at all. But at the same time, if our players can hold on the ball and be halfway disciplined, we could play with anybody in the country with our 3 stars and our 0 stars as backups.
Yeah, and
Now,
nobody's
if we
arguing
get
that
the chance-
fact. But the fact is,
guess what?
but listen,
it didn't cost money, Sarge. It didn't cost a whole bunch of money, and
Okay.
we still beating the teams with the money.
all right.
How can you explain that?
I'm going to explain it to you right now.
How?
If you stop talking.
How, Sway? How, Sway?
Just sit here and be quiet for a second. Do something that's really hard for you to do. Imagine, and I agree with exactly what you just said to a certain extent. But imagine what would have happened if we'd had a little extra money to have some better coaches and better staff. Those losses could have been wins, and we could have been better. And like you said, I didn't want Sam Pittman to stay, but he'd still be here today if he would have had more money to have more staff, to have better quality coaches than what was here. That's what I'm saying. Money buys you better quality coaches, which in turn makes better quality product on the field.
Okay, sorry, you forget one thing in all of this. And like I say, right now, I can put $150 million in your pocket. Coaches coach, players play. And no coach in America ain't got nothing to do with a run out there catching the ball. Ain't no coach in America got nothing to do with these boys running that ball. Ain't got nothing to do with them boys on the line. Like I say, that's where the buck stop it right there. I can go out there and tell you what to do and what you better not do, but do that guarantee anything? No, because players play and coaches coach.
Okay, then why
It's a
are
gamble.
players
It's a
playing
gamble.
so good
It
for
might-
every other
it-
damn team in America and not ours?
They still making bonehead mistakes in some of these teams. But like I say, they pay for the good enough players to make up for some of the mistakes. All these teams still making bonehead mistakes. You know what I'm saying? That's why I
Yes,
say
but
if
good
for
teams
one
overcome
question,
them bonehead
one of-
mistakes.
But hey, but I don't know if this was on y'all panel tonight, YT, but if one of these questions out of these teams in the playoffs, which one of you these teams y'all think go be disciplined enough to pull this trick off this year for the one trophy?
Indiana.
Who y'all really think is gonna be able to pull that trick off?
Indiana.
Why would you pick Indiana? Why would you
Because-
pick
look what they
Indiana?
did.
They got a bunch of 3 stars.
Yeah, but look what they
got
did to
3
Ohio
stars,
State.
Sarge.
But they got money and staff and coaches that trained them 3 stars to do
Okay,
just
well,
like you
They
just
pay their
said.
coaches.
Your argument is blown up in your
You
face there.
contradicted yourself,
'Cause,
Scout
yeah,
King. You
because-
were stepping on your own toes,
nah.
Scout King.
Nah, it ain't because I said coaches coach and players play.
Exactly.
Ain't
And
no
those
coach. I
those
ain't
3
seen Nick
stars,
Saban catch a ball
And we
and
just
that
caught
one
you in
national
the act,
championship.
Scout King.
those
Okay.
those coaches make all the difference in how some players play.
Here's a good example,
Okay.
and
You
Pooh
just
Bear
tripped over
Pooh Bear said
yourself,
it
Scout King.
perfectly.
Admit it. Admit it.
Pull that up real quick, Sarge.
For example, look at the Kentucky $22 million roster, and they have 0 5-star recruits for next year's roster. Just because you have money doesn't matter. You have to have high-end coaches. I can't argue that fact.
The
Kentucky
thing about
what?
it is,
Basketball?
if
Yeah.
high-end coaches and paying
Oh,
for
man.
high-end coaches didn't matter, then why not bring Joe G up there to coach the Razorbacks next year, save a lot of money, and y'all still believe that I can't win 10 games? Why does anybody? Why
You
would
injury
anybody
prone,
argue
'cause you
that says
injury
I couldn't
prone.
win 10 games in year one? For
But he's not out on
$50,000 a year.
he's not on the field. He's just coaching, right? According to you, it doesn't matter. Players are going to play.
I know he gonna bust a vessel in his neck in the
Players
first
playing
game.
coach.
Hey, that may happen, but we're gonna win 10 games next year with me as a head coach because I know how to spot talent and players play. I don't have to know what I'm talking about from a coaching
Hey,
standpoint because
Joe
them
G,
boys know how to play ball.
I'm not gonna. Hey, Joe G, I'm not the one that's gonna say you can't do it. Maybe everybody else on this panel might say you can't do it. If you
Yeah.
believe you can get it done, guess what? Hey, I'm right along with you.
Hey, Scout King said, but if you don't do it, I'm gonna throat punch you.
Bruh. Stop the cap.
This man is the same man saying he could do it.
That's right. No, if
1.6.
Joe G think he can do it, like I said, I think I can get it done. You know what I'm saying? If Joe G said, I ain't gonna sit here and say, "Oh, Joe G
I'm
can't
telling
get
you
it
right
done."
now.
Hey,
Joe G, I love you to
Connor,
death,
you
bro.
think
But
Connor,
you couldn't do it, man.
Connor,
I'm
I'm
telling you
Hey,
He
right
should be
hold
now.
wanting to
on.
choke
Okay,
again.
I
He'd
hold
be
on.
wanting to
Before you
choke
say
again.
anything, I'm telling you right now. I know
promise.
I can't do it.
I
I'm telling you
promise
right
you,
now.
I can win
Scout
2
King, when
games a
you
year.
cut me off or say some dumb stuff, before
No,
you say anything, I know I can't do it. I'm not that
I
guy.
can win
I'm
2
not that
games
kind
a
of
year.
coach. I know.
listen, Connor. We know you
Here's what I'm gonna
cannot coach
say, and
football,
I'm gonna
but
say it in front
you
of
bet you can
everybody.
coach some baseball.
I'm gonna say this, Scout King. Let me speak. Let me speak. I'm gonna say this in front of everybody. I know for a fact that I can't coach. I know for a fact that you can't coach. I know for a fact that Joe G ain't gonna be able to coach. I know for a fact that Sarge or Hog YYT ain't gonna coach that team
Hey,
because
hey,
none of us
whoa
have that
now.
Whoa, wait a
experience.
minute. Wait a minute. You can't project your inadequacies on us. No, I agree.
And that's
I'm not.
listen.
You
I'm
can't
not
What I'm
I'm
coaching.
just
saying is,
messing
You
with
the
you.
I'm not
that
coaching nothing.
I'm clip farming.
Hey, you the
if
baseball
you're
expert,
and
and
exactly
we know
right,
you can't
that's
get it
where I was
done.
getting at, Sarge. Hold on.
Scout King.
So this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. If I put you in that position and I paid you $5 million to go coach that team, could you genuinely look into a camera or into a person's eyes, a fan's eyes, and say, "Yeah, I'm gonna win 10 games next year," and tell it and mean it? Because you know, Sarge, you don't have a freaking clue on how to start.
What?
For one, I'm gonna
Scout King
take.
don't know
For
what
one,
he's
I'm gonna
talking
take.
about.
Oh yeah.
You give him
For
$5
one
million
thing,
and he's gonna go up there and
no,
screw that
I'm
entire
gonna take.
roster up.
I'm gonna take 1.5.
You gonna get a bunch of
I'm
you
gonna take
know, Scout King,
1.5.
you gonna go find a bunch of Pine Bluff and UCA and SAU kids and bring them up here because they from Arkansas and they bleed red, and you go say we gonna win 10 games. They gonna get their freaking throats kicked in.
Okay.
Quit
See,
playing.
Okay. Well,
Scout
You
King,
don't
you got.
that what you
know
think. So
what
you
it takes to
basically,
be a head coach.
hey, sorry. Basically, he's
Hey,
saying that what Ryan Silverfield doing. That's
can
what
we
he's saying.
pause for a second?
You
Pause.
you
Time
gonna give
out.
this man an aneurysm?
Silverfield got experience.
I'm crying over here, guys. I'm
Silverfield
laughing
knows
so
what
hard.
he's doing. He's been a head
Time
Why?
out.
coach.
All
Why?
right.
Time out
Why
real
you
quick.
You have
telling
Time
never
out
me
real
been a
I'm
quick.
head
not the
coach. You
coach?
don't know what you're doing.
All right. That's
Time out
it.
real quick.
Listen,
I'm muting
I'm
you both. I'm muting you both.
All right. What I was trying to say was, is if you haven't hit that like button, please hit that like button.
Yeah, if you're over on Twitch, give us a follow. Yeah, we're just having fun tonight. This is not arguing for if you're new to the show. This is just us. We give each other shit. So this is just the entertainment night. We will be live Saturday morning with the Razorback and the Texas Tech game. But yeah, don't mistake this as us, people getting mad, because we're not getting mad. This is just how
No.
we are seasoned.
Very passionate.
Yeah, this is we're just having fun, so don't think that this is anything serious, because it's not. We're just having fun. But we have 26. We're at 26 and 26, so everybody's done a great job so far. Good job, Barracks.
I don't know if people been bouncing back and forth
Yeah.
or bouncing in and
Yeah,
out.
they
But
have
we had
been.
more. We had more poll votes than likes. That's why.
Yeah, no, they have been bouncing in and out. And we fixing to wrap up the show anyway. We're trying to go around the horn with it. You got to.
Oh yeah, I do. I do.
All right, let's go around
All
the
right.
horn with the
All right.
final wrap up question.
How are we feeling about this team on Saturday? Who's gonna be the MVP of the Arkansas team Saturday?
And that is the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Texas A&M basketball.
Texas Tech, right?
Or Texas Tech.
Texas
yeah,
Tech
sorry.
Red Raiders.
Yeah.
The Red Raiders.
These boys got my head confused. We'll start with you, Joe G. Then we'll go to counter.
Hogs by 15.
Hogs by 15.
Darius
Ooh.
Acuff with 20. Malik with 17. And my man DJ Wagner comes in with the double-double with 15 points and 11 assists.
Ooh, wow. He said he comes in
Ooh.
hot with that revenge game.
Nisha breaking your bank over there.
Yeah. Gee whiz, Nisha.
I
I'm
know
gonna have
I ain't even gambled. Nisha taking all my chips.
She taking the whole house's chips.
Yeah, Sarge, you
Taiwan
gonna have to
Porter
put a
says-
pause on her. You gonna have to compliment her a room, get her some drinks, have her go sleep for the rest of the night. Let
Taiwan
everybody else
Porter
have some fun at the
says
table.
84-70. Hogs win. We'll see. Well, I'm hoping so. Connor, what do you think? What do you think the score is going to be? Who's going to be MVP for you?
I think we go up. I think we win by 8, and I think the contribution from Sealy really shows after Billy Richmond getting eliminated from this week's game, or this game. So I think that
No, he's available this game.
8. Oh, is he? Okay.
Yes.
Well, then
he's,
never mind.
Yes.
He's available this game.
I still think Sealy shows something this game. I still think he gets a couple of valuable minutes, and I think that he may put 8 points on the board for us. And then I think that my MVP would probably be Thomas. I think he'll put up 17.
Leak. All right. Staying with his average. All right. Let me unmute the mouth here. All right. Scout King. Who's your MVP? I know you don't do basketball really, so who's your MVP and what's the score of the game? What's your score? Who wins?
Okay, I remember back about y'all remember when we did that show talking about how many games Arkansas gonna win their first 10 games. You remember that before the season started?
Mm-hmm.
I said Arkansas wins 7 out of their first 10, so I'm gonna say they go lose tomorrow. So I'm gonna stick with my prediction. They win 7 out of their first 10 games.
Mm-hmm.
So we 1 game away from that. So I think they would lose. I say Acuff probably would be the MVP of the game, and I say Arkansas loses 67-79.
Ooh-wee.
Oh, before I put my score prediction in, I'm gonna drop the link to the Discord if anybody wants to join. We're always in there chopping it up. But if you act out of line, we're gonna put you back in line real quick.
Yeah. Pooh Bear, we appreciate you, man. But I will. While you're doing that, I'll go. I'm gonna say Arkansas wins in a close one. I'm going to say we win by 4. These teams are evenly as matched as you can get. But I think the difference is going to be Arkansas wants that revenge from getting knocked out of the tourney and having that big lead and giving it up. So I think we're going to have that a little extra fire, and that's what it's going to take. This will be our first neutral site win this year. We've not won on a neutral site yet this year against a ranked team. So this will be it. And I think to do so, we're going to need Ewing to continue to do what he's been doing. He's going to be a big factor in this game because we're going to need some post presence. We're going to need Knox to really, between Knox and Richmond and Brazil, whoever they choose to put on JT Toppin, that man is going to have to be kept under control because if he goes off, it's going to create problems. So my MVP of the game is going to be Trevor Brazil. I think he goes off for 15, 10 rebounds, and gets a double-double in their get-back game. Arkansas wins, like I said, by I'd say 86-82.
Good night, baby. I love you. Sorry, the kiddo's coming and giving me hugs. So I'm gonna go with Knox because Carter Knox went belt to bottom last year against Texas Tech. So I'm going to take Carter Knox. He's going to score 28 points.
Ooh. What's
Carter
in that?
Knox is
What's in that vape you were smoking earlier? Good
nicotine.
Lord, 28.
28. Carter Knox is about to show out and show you why he's a dog.
That would definitely do it.
Arkansas is going to win 90 to 79.
Ooh. All right. Well, good thing you're going to be on the
They're
broadcast
gonna-
so I can hold you to that.
Hold me to it. I don't care. I don't know basketball.
Yeah, you're showing that right now.
I'll put,
Oh, and Trevin Brazil is going to have 8 blocks in one game.
Okay. All right.
If he does,
Bruh.
I'm done until next year,
Yeah.
Sarge. I won't be
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, that's my man said he's going to stand there at the rim and just block everybody.
My score.
Go ahead, Connor.
I think I'm going to put my score down as 92. 92, 84 is my final.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. And on that note, folks, it's almost 10, and we're going to get out of here for tonight. If you, like I said, if you want to join our Discord, you will have to get vetted by myself or YT. If you're a good person and you like to ham it up and talk and interact with us, then you'll be more than welcome in there. But if you do act up, I have a 0 tolerance policy. You will be booted and not allowed back. But feel free to come on in and get vetted and get joined in, and we'd love to have you. But,
I don't know if y'all know this. Sorry, Sarge.
Yeah, why are you talking over me, man, on my show?
I just seen some breaking news. That's my fault. My fault.
Okay, go ahead. Break it.
Texas A&M's defensive coordinator is set to be the next head coach for your Kentucky Wildcats. So Texas
Wow.
A&M is losing a DC and will have a new DC for next year.
That is breaking.
Wait,
Jay
the
Bateman,
head.
is that his name?
Did you say the defensive coordinator is going to be the head coach?
The defensive coordinator, Jay Bateman, to be the next head coach at the University of Kentucky is what I'm seeing right now.
Colin, the OC for Oregon has already signed as the
Will
head coach of
Stein.
Kentucky.
I thought Will Stein was the head coach of Kentucky.
Yeah, Will Stein's the head coach of Kentucky.
They might have stole him as DC then.
That'd be kind of crazy.
This is CBS Sports that posted this. That Kentucky is expected. I wouldn't think that they would. Kentucky could outpay Texas A&M.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so either.
I wouldn't see why he would want to go to a lesser program though.
That's what I'm saying.
Money. That's
Yeah,
what
but
y'all talk about.
Kentucky ain't got no money though.
Did
They
Will
haven't-
Stein back out of the Kentucky deal?
They're playing the basketball team.
They have they having yard sales to pay for their basketball team right now.
No, they just posted it Stein time. Will Stein, and then shows the Kentucky football schedule. They already announced him at a basketball game. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, I just looked into it.
I was at DC from.
They did. They brought him over. They brought him from DC at A&M to DC at Kentucky. Same position. So that was my fault. They somehow sniped the DC from Texas A&M before the playoffs. So Texas A&M will be going to the playoffs without a defensive coordinator.
I just saw something.
He probably
funny.
go
Nevada County Hawk says
The
Stein
date,
has
Jeff,
connections with
is
him.
3 hours ago. So December 11th, 2025, 3 hours ago.
Yeah, no, he was saying that because when you said he was the head coach, is why he said that.
Oh, no. It didn't have nothing to do with the date. That was just my ignorance, Jeff. That was just my ignorance.
Nevada County
I had to
Hawk.
do a little more research.
Nevada County Hawk says Stein has connections with him. That's why. Probably that.
Oh, okay.
that
Well,
happened.
that makes sense.
That
then.
makes sense. Yeah.
It's coming together.
Yeah. It's all coming together now. All right, fellas, we're going to end the show. We appreciate you all. We're going to turn this short bus around and park it, and we'll come back and get live Saturday morning early. So have your breakfast and your coffee ready, because we're going to be live early for that Arkansas game. And we'll be bringing it to you at 10:45 Saturday morning. But again, we appreciate all you guys, everybody over on Twitch, over on X, YouTube. Tonight's show was just no topics, just random, have fun, argue a little bit, let these kids run wild, and we had a good time. So again, we appreciate everybody. I'm gonna cut y'all loose. We'll see you in Discord in a little bit here, and we appreciate
Join
you
sometime, Scout King.
and love y'all. Oh hell no, we never get a moment of peace. Nah, I'm kidding.
Connor, Scout King, Sarge YT. God bless y'all. Love
right,
y'all.
man.
I'm out of here.
Appreciate you. Love you,
Later.
bro. See ya. All right, Connor. We'll see you in a little bit here in a minute.
See you, man.
Scout King. Love you, man. We know
Yeah.
it's all love in here, bro. All right. Again, real quick. Saturday's our next show. It will be a live stream of the basketball game. So get with us, and if you want to see it and chat with us, we will be live at 10:45. So as of now, from me to Sarge, we love y'all. YT, send us out of here.
All I gotta say is woo pig. Let's beat them Red Raiders.
There we go. Peace.
Way off in the distance.